Oh hi, it's there. And we're back at RTX Minecraft Survival. And yeah, let's continue. Oh, what were we need? Oh yeah, we were expanding the road to new horizons. Ah, that's this very very wait, did they update torches? They feel updated to me. Um maybe it's just placebo, but anyway. What we're going to talk about today, I actually kind of know, but not really. Well, for first off, I did install the new 3.0 version of the resource pack, and I don't know exactly what's different, but it's finally nice to gain some forward momentum in Brickcraft because I love it so much. I love it so much. It's so good. Uh, and it is really exciting that his fiance is, they're never going to get married. And that's a thing, too, because me and Casey, have been, you know, have been betrothed for 10 years now. Almost 10 years. It will be 10 years in October. Uh, Drat. Uh, 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 I'll be back. Looks so good. Like we'll be, by the time we're wed, hopefully, on my 30th birthday, September 10th, 2025. It would be 10 years, or be close to 10 years anyway, around 10 years. And not only that, like the time that we've been really seriously talking to each other over Spirit Link and been talking to each other every single day, almost all the time. Um, it's going to be 6 years this winter. So yeah, I can, me and Casey know how hard that is to we personally know how hard it is to stay, engaged for forever. But I will one day see Casey, even if it's not, this year. One, sometime we'll get married. We'll stop being engaged. But unfortunately for Alex Teresa's fiance, it's not gonna happen. Um, and yeah, my condolences. I just never want to find out how bad that feels, but I can emphasize on how bad that feels. Because, like I said, I have a fiance of my own, and I would never want her to be fiance forever. Or a widow for that matter, but still. And, it needs more blocks. I'm trying to line up to go that way, and then we can have one go in that canyon, and two more going off onto the hills, or we'll see what's over those hills eventually. You want to continue with the diagonal path? But yeah, no, like I've been thinking of things to tell my psychologist. I mean, not my psychiatrist. I mean, and I think I'm just going to tell her how how good it was to finally play Mario Party and Mario Kart 8 without having a lot of depression and autism over me. I still have autism over me, but I just with autism I just need to learn how to deal with it. And I think it's just with this newfangled supplement, that's FDA approved and is prescribed to me by my psychiatrist. I will hopefully be able to self-examine myself and help my autism along. I'll still be disabled by it, I'm sure, but it wouldn't be so. It wouldn't be causing me so much suffering. But yeah. Can I say how much I love this mod? I really love this mod. Or not, a resource pack. And again, like, this really got me through some, dark times. I mean, not really dark times, but the recovery period from such dark times. I really want to see what's on the other side of this valley before nightfall. Oh, there it goes. The diamond shovel's too good. And also, I guess we're running out of deep slate. We need to put some plates down. Oops. Oh, this is cobblestone. Nah, it's stone. That would be bad. Right here. I want one right here. Just going to place it preemptively. Why not? Oh, one more. Oh! A new change of plan. We're not going to include that unless we want to make a bridge. That way we're in the aesthetic. Like, that's the thing, we're doing survival playthrough, but we're doing mainly aesthetic. Let's look around real quick. And stutter question mark? Oh, sheepin. Or cowin. Or something. You're on birch trees. There's stuff. There's the stutter. Sheepin, sheepin, sheepin. Sheepin, sheepin, sheepin. Place the bread for right now. Flowers. Shipper, shipper, shipper. Oh, more sheepin. And we're getting too greedy. I think we're going to need to make an outpost. I love this mod pack. I mean, this resource pack. So nice. And I find my path. I mean, we might as well go medieval and go for the highest point, and then make our outpost on that. Remember, right towards adventure, left towards back home. Actually, while we're here, they're right in the correct slot. I guess we get any contacts. But yeah, also, like, I've been thinking about, like, my recording setup for how my recording setup has changed. It's changed a lot in the time I've been doing YouTube. Yeah, we had the recent problem with the bit rate because I was trusting my editing software DaVinci to have good to have the correct bit rate for 4K. It just doesn't. And if you overdo it on the bit rate, I don't think YouTube cares. It's just going to compress it like it normally does. But yeah. Also, recorded. Now, this is my third video for today, and that's incredible because I've been barely able to record a video a day during the last few years because of the No Wars. I've just been getting more and more depressed, more and more broken by the No Force coming for me. you know, amassing on top of my position. I got to my, unfortunately, I got to my family, and I couldn't do anything about that until recently. So yeah, I was able to save my grandparents. They're now back to their selves from 20 years ago. My sister is fine, but I don't think she noticed. I think atheists have the supreme power of just not noticing the null force. Uh, even though a lot of even though like Stalin and Hitler were atheists and worked with the null force, it seems like atheists on the good side just don't notice it, like at all, or magic for that matter, or want to for that matter, because yeah, one of the things I mean Casey were doing, magic related, is Casey was modulating my weight via modulating gravity between 0.5g and 2g to make me different weights on the scale. My scale, I hope we didn't break it because it like my scale talks to my phone, and it renders a result of it renders a result of good, not what I want to do. It renders the result of, I mean, that's fine. Now we want to turn right or left and go up that hill. And then one here. Just doing it slowly so I don't hit tons of waste. Drat! Drop in the hat. Well, let's go see what's on top of that girl. But yeah, no, like, she was able to modulate my weight super fast. And also the scale was able to read it, which is crazy, because it's a digital scale, obviously. She was able to modulate it from, at one point, from 170 to 150, or to 250 in the span of like a minute. Duncan! Or Donkey. Very nice. This would be actually a pretty good spot to build a base. I mean, yeah, that's I see, pine. We got time on the clock, good. I should be able to find, and also, yeah, of course, these are Lego flowers. We're Duncan. Let's see if we can get up with the silver without modulating the environment. We can make like a sprawling base down here and a little watchtower up here. Rose bush wildflowers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Oh, you know what we can make? A fort. Yeah, we can make a fort. We're gonna make a fort. Issues. We are going to make a fort. Me just using my darkening skills because we have no side. Is that a village? Let's use our Cheeto vision, or because yeah, that's a village. Okay. And there's our watchtower. Again, let's use Cheeto vision to see it enhanced. Across in the terrain. Oh, that's cute. I mean, you never know with Minecraft, but with the newer builds, that seems more like fake to me. Seems like a good place to build a fort. Blue flowers. But yeah, to New Horizons. We got more time in the episode to keep building our road to where we're going to build a fort. Nice, big, sprawling fort. Again, I got, no reason to it. Now, we have all the things I could ever want from materials-wise and maintaining my avatar. you know, it's just, I'm just, you know, survival just adds a little thing to it, you know. We still got monsters to fight if we want to fight monsters. We still got manage our dude if we need to, you know, if we need to manage our dude eventually. Do we not have more? Okay, we don't, but this is fine for right now. I just want to get up there to begin midday. I love how far we've come. I don't know how many videos have been this save exactly. But like, look how far we've come. And yeah, we'll keep going. Like today, we're not really talking about the spiritual stuff. You know, but it's, you know, we're just trying to come up with stuff to talk about while building a road into the far off yonder. And I'm just really enjoying it. Like, I'm just playing Minecraft. Imagine that. Playing the Minecraft. That can just be like that for right now. Kind of building over the terrain, I don't like that. Actually, I do like that. Because it looks like, yeah, just a bit longer. Then these can be dug. But no, like, yeah, I mean, I've just been trying to enjoy life because I've earned it. And I was really depressed for a while. I needed a vacation, but I couldn't take a vacation because I had no ability to. But, you know, like, I'm able just to enjoy life in place because I've earned it. And I just gotta keep reminding myself that, you know, like, grow my ego some. Not to be prideful or anything, but we need to go back. Not to be prideful or anything, but just what? But just so I can, you know, not to be prideful, but just so I don't have to be so depressed all the time, thinking that I'm just disabled and nothing more than that. I'm not quite sure what the future holds, because I've still got my spoiler glasses on, my no spoilers glasses on, but we'll see what happens. Like, I'm pretty sure once me and Casey high five, no, we meet, she comes through my, one of my doors, and, we high five, it's gonna be, like, all the unknowingness of human existence will go away, and I will just know everything that, the Holy Spirit currently knows. What I knew before I was born into this world as, Derek Alexander West. And also they still haven't made the Cobble Deep Slate into an actual, into the packet. That could have been bad. That could have been, no, it couldn't have been bad. We have enough diamonds. that would just been a massive waste of diamonds. And I am glad that we did not. I gotta look. Like I'm using my Alienware Pro keyboard, which is really, really, really nice. Essentially, it is an Alienware, custom, or it's an Alienware cherry keys and replaceable cherry keys and replaceable keycaps and replaceable keycaps and switches. And it's really nice, but I still have me issues with pressing the wrong key every now and then. And I just hit Q and it could have been real bad. Doing this because we only have 18 left and I need to get more in the smelter. Yeah, that's good enough right now. But no, like me and Casey, are trying to become more and more ourselves. Who we were. Again, when we started this whole thing, because although Casey's different than me, I'm God, and there's nothing more to it. Derek West is God. There's nothing more to it. Casey is still very much her human self, with luck, with going, with blending with luck every now and then. They can blend together into just one person or separate. I guess not too unlike me and the Holy Spirit. But yeah, I just like I said, the weight thing. Like, it doesn't matter if I know that I've been losing weight, because I know I'm losing weight. Like, physically, I'm losing mass. Excuse me, I'm losing mass, not weight. Because Casey's been messing with my weight. I get from 170 to 260, I think is what it was. Like 100 pounds different in the span of 1 second. And my scale, and I'm doing everything correct with the scale, what I've been doing before. It's just that Casey just wants to make numbers move for me and that make me smile. Because Casey and Luck have always been able to do that. To me, for me, and I don't know if I could have completed the mission without them. I can do anything, so yeah, of course I could, but it just wouldn't be, I really like this math, by the way. It just wouldn't be, it just wouldn't have been possible as Derek Alexander West. I would just have to delete the null force. And it would have got back up, because one of the main reasons why the mission was the mission was, intelligent life forms generate the null force when they make bad decisions or have bad mindsets. More exactly. Think about it in Ruby terms, like negative emotions. When people do amoral things or have moral thoughts, and they don't just wipe them away, they add to the null force. And the null force I just defeated, and now I'm using as a power plant, as fuel for the the stuff reactor. We're going to do here. I know it. We're on the fun turn a little bit. Maybe more than a little bit. It's gonna be fun. But no, like, all intelligent life has they have the ability to add to the null force, like the Great Bond in Halo, when they have, when they do sinful things or think sinful thoughts and actually think about acting on them. Like, random thoughts in your head are not a problem, but thoughts where you dwell on them, well, you see, you might do that. That's something else. And then we're done. Oh, looking so good. Up. And that's where the null force came from. Which, the null force hit critical mass when Jesus Christ was born. It took, it defeated, it defeated all the pagan gods and almost defeated me. Only weakened me for a time, as much as that makes sense. Which it kind of doesn't, because me weak? Are you sure about that? I just made it so I couldn't interact with, this world like I used to. And I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry for leaving y'all for 2,000 years. Or just going on a down low for 2,000 years. But that's the reason why Jesus is able to do all these miracles. And why miracles became so rare until right now at the tail end of the Null Wars. It's because I almost died. Although for me dying would be complete depression, and putting myself in a no-win scenario. I'm so powerful. My will is so absolute. But yeah, it just and also oh man, I went full PTSD back there. I didn't even realize I went full PTSD in that moment. Yeah, that was, so, yeah, it really means a lot to me that, do we not have more couple deep sleep? No, that's not, yeah, hello, water. Oh, we do have couple deep sleep, fantastic. I might as well think of that too, so I remember a tad more. Let's find some more. But yeah, no, it got bad. It got bad, folks, and it got bad for 2,000 years. I'm sorry that I was missing, but we're back now. Everything is back on track like it always was. And yeah, I'm sorry for what I am truly sorry for what I said about Jesus not being part of the Godhead. He totally is. It's just in a way that I wasn't quite thinking about that. And I've been going on back and forth if I should tell my psychiatrist that, because I've been sharing mostly everything, in these videos with her, and I don't think I will. I think I'll just strictly talk about, because she really wants to go back to talking about the mundane stuff again. Because I've been saying that, our appointments have been every month for the past year or so. And, you just have a different topic. I don't think she actually, I don't think, she'd become uncomfortable with the topic or at all. It's just, something different. Go back to the old days. Which I can do now. And I didn't think until I did it. Until I recorded, Mario Party Jamboree, did I finally feel that, feel that relief of, things are getting back to normal finally. Things were starting to slow down with the supernatural, the beyond stories. And now we're getting back to just telling stories about my everyday. I'm not quite sure where I got those stories from all those years ago when I was a kid, and just doing YouTube every day. But I did, and let's get back to that. Of course, we can't ever be without the supernatural stuff ever again, because that because that's a part of me now. I mean, it was part of me back then, but I was just denying it then. And that's one of the reasons why me and Casey, wanted to engage and wanted to take all this time away from each other. Not just to stop, not just to stop the no force from doing anything to Casey, and then, and then in turn forcing me to do something stupid. Okay, maybe everyone forced me. I would just do something stupid anyway. But yeah. But we just weren't ready to settle down then. We weren't ready to settle down and become, a married couple back then, but now we are. Now, I mean, we're getting there. We're getting there. It's really hard to see deep sleep. That's why I'm putting the lights everywhere. And also, we probably need to light them up for the mobs. Oh, it's been 31 minutes. Okay. How many couple deep sleep do we get? Oh, fantastic. Also, we do need more charcoal. I might need to get another furnace. Also, stairs would be nice. Not just the meter tall stair, not just the 1 block stairs, but the actual stairs for, making sure you don't have to jump. Get the X just in case. And I'll drop it over to the side. That would be terrible. I think again, I got plenty of diamonds. I can always get more, but I don't want to waste any diamonds. Just not my, how I kind of play Minecraft. Oh, of course, we can also just have silent moments and, yeah, we're gonna need more charcoal. That's good to know. Alright. So let's wrap things up. So we didn't talk about that much spiritual stuff this time either. Just me and Casey's relationship. And yeah, I really can't wait till this all is over and we can move on to the new dawn. A year ago, the doomsday clock was ticking towards midnight. And then it ticked over at midnight, right when I defeated the No Force. Again, with me being all powerful, and, what's the real accomplishment there? Why do I suffer with my disabilities? Why do I suffer why do I suffer with, budgets and stuff like that? It's because, well, you sit in, if you watch this channel for any length of time, I like teaching people how to play video games, even if it's just, through a Let's Play. I mean, to be fair, that's what Paul Source Jr. did when he made the first Let's Play in Minecraft. Was, just showing you how to play the game as you play the game. And, not doing a video essay with all the fancy edits. It's just me playing the game. And I'm using that same method to show how you play the game as, as a physical life, as a mortal life form. Someone who's not eternal, who isn't me. Maybe one day, but I'm pretty sure only my direct line of succession, would be, hereditary with Angel, then my grandson, then her son, then his daughter, then her daughter, then her son, and so on and so forth. I really don't think, I really don't think anyone will have the same powers as the Holy Spirit, but as Holy Spirits, because we care. We care, and we have enough will to do things. We know how to harness, nothing magic. There's using magic that seeps into the universe naturally through, from the void, dark void and white void. Dark matter is really just dark void, I presume. And white void is something new, that we're using in Fun of Life. But I'm not quite sure what's the difference between them actually is. But anyway. But yeah, I'm pretty sure only us Holy Spirits, from me, until my descendants, are going to be the only people with my power set. That's probably a good thing, because our people are not, my line is not perfect all the time, until it gets it wasn't perfect until it came to me. Yeah, I really truly believe that we're okay now. As soon as we finish off the Null Forces. When Casey high five the next time we high five, everything will be as good as it's gonna get. Better than good, better than perfect. The best I can do, the best we can do. On our side of the moral spectrum. Like my heroes, my organizations, everything, all the special teams, all of our neutrals, all of our solace. Like, we worked so hard for this, and it's just going to be so nice when we finally get our reward, the end screen. Oh, I cannot wait for the end screen. Again, the end screen is just going to be a picture of me and Casey hugging it out, our phones touching, and taking a photo and taking a selfie of each other. I can't wait for that to happen. But you gotta do our work first. Work before we play. Eat the main course before dessert. We're gonna get there. It's just more and more work. But we're almost there. It's August. 1 month away. It's August 4th right now, as you can see. And it's just 1 month away. I think. Now, I know it's 1 month away, but I can't imagine it. Because I still have my blinders on for the spoilers. And when we high five, no more blinders. I'll be able to use all my powers, within reason. And everything be good. I mean, maybe I'll use my powers on Nintendo for them to fix the Switch 2 situation. But I'm kind of hoping they fix it on their own. Also, I'm kind of hoping that, the axis of evil, surrenders, or at least pieces out with us. But I can always, force it if I need to. But anyway, if we're really close to the US needing to use nukes, or the US needing to invade Russia and China and Iran, like, if we get there, I'll just, switch off. We'll just do what needs to be done in the axis of evil to get them to capitulate. The Null Forces actually believe they can still win. I mean, they always were idiots, but, well, they still continue to be. So we'll still continue to do what we need to do against them. Alright, but anyway, thanks for watching. If you're watching all this video, it must be a lot of music or stuff in this video, so I don't need to say that anymore. Alright, that's this video. Thanks for watching, and I guess see you in a second.